What's going on, everyone? Dr. Todd and Jenna over here. And I don't know if you can tell by the camera, we're actually exactly 6 feet 1 inch apart right now. So don't worry about that. All right, now moving forward. So I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to have Jenna touch on this too. I keep forgetting we had to look right there. There's the camera right there. Is we have this thing called the 12-week transformation. A lot of you that follow our systems and whatnot. Where's a journal? We have a journal over here. Yeah, so 12-week transformation. So patient gets a home journal, and there's stuff, here I'll flip this around. There's stuff that they go through and they track their progress with their care. And because there's home care, there's home rehab. We're taking people through this functional and structural corrective phase of care with their chiropractic. Super engaging. They have an online portal that they go onto. There's exercise videos. There's videos that teach them about health and wellness, things they should and shouldn't eat. Hey, look who it is. It's Kaylee. What's going on? Hi, Kaylee. How's it going? And anyway, so we have patients every once in a while that will just, make us smile even more because they talk about how much they're using the 12-week transformation, how much good they're getting out of it. And so we have this patient that just came in right now. We will call her, what'd you say? Hi. Hi. We'll call this patient Mary, okay? Not that we're gonna share her last name anyways, but this patient of ours, he was literally the last patient we just saw. We have 2 more patients before we wrap up our evening. She came in and she said, I watch all the videos, I'm watching exercise videos, I'm watching these other videos about how to stay healthy, and at work right now, to be honest,
she's like, it's kind of boring. She's like, it's kind of boring and it's slow, so...
At work,
yeah.
Not the videos.
No, not the video. She said it's been boring and kind of slow at work, and so she's been playing the videos out loud to the point where her coworkers will literally be like, are we going to listen to the chiropractor again?
Yep, and so she's super engaged, and she says she has all these notes that she's written. I asked her if she'd bring the notes in with her so that we can do a little highlight video with her, just explaining how she's going through and taking the notes and getting so much out of the home care portion and this handhold system that we have alongside our corrective care. There's so many times that I talk to doctors about this, and I'm trying to tell them the benefits of having a 12-week transformation. And I think the first thing that chiropractors think is they think patients are going to think it's cheesy.
Yeah.
I think that's like their first knee-jerk reaction. They're like, no one's going to do this. They're going to think it's cheesy. And honestly, it's they only think it's cheesy if you don't believe in it, and if you don't also embrace it. And I was just saying to Jenna right now, it's really cool when a patient like this really goes above and beyond and dives in, because the whole process of creating the 12-week transformation that we did for our clinic and also all of our Move Now chiropractors who are part of this program, the process we went through to create that is there's so much crap you have to sift through out there to refine it and give this high-level stuff to a patient that's actionable so they can apply it and change their life. And in this case, her circle of influence, which is her coworkers, because they're even hearing it. What are the chances of her coworkers eventually saying, hey, I should go get checked out, or I screwed up something, or, I should go see your chiropractor.
Right.
It's like, talk about ways of spreading the message about what you do in your clinic with your coworkers.
Yeah, and even her spouse is
He's also a patient,
here.
yeah.
And a lot of times we have patients whose spouse won't, like the patient that we had earlier, and she was like, no, he didn't want to come in. He would just sat in the car. It's like, it's awesome when patients get to share how much they love what they're doing here and how great their improvements are, that they bring their spouse in. They're sharing it with their coworkers. They're sharing it with their friends.
Well, and actually in this case, in this last patient we're talking about, her husband came in, if you remember, and I believe she would watch the videos in the 12-week transformation at home, and her husband had already been exposed to it. And he's like, oh yeah, I already felt like I was a patient because I've been watching this stuff. And then he came in as well. It was just like a natural progression from that point. But anyway, I think we have 2 more patients. I think they just roomed someone. So, all right, that's it, everyone. If you want more info on how this all fits in, because this is like one piece of a big system, the 12-week transformation, the belt system,
so much.
home care,
Yes.
how we go through a re-report, a refroth, using the wellness score. What else is there here? There's a lot. Anyway, good stuff. go to demo.movenowyou.com. I use my neck trigger point to one J Kane daily at work, and all my coworkers ask about it.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Awesome, Kaylee.
That is very true. I was just using mine the other day, and my fiance's little sister was over, and she was like, "What is that?" Everyone always thinks it's so weird at first, and then you start using. I'm like, "Here, use it." Kind of teach them how, and they're like, "This is the best thing ever." I love it.
That is cool,
Yeah.
for sure. All right, patient just pushed a card through the slot in the door. Does that bring back memories for you, Kaylee? It's not letting me zoom. I don't know if I can zoom here. All right, over now. We got 2 left, and then our evening's over.